Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Rumor making the rounds on social media right now is that trucks are basically moving Olori's belongings into the Olori's quarters. Right now, they said Ooni of Ife had given them 48 hours to move to the palace that Olokun festival was over. But it does seem as if the man has been very, very upset that he did not even wait for 48 hours to elapse before he gave orders for them to begin to move their things to the palace. They say some of the Oloris had not even gone to the Olori's quarters to ascertain what apartment they're going to take or not. They say the whole of last 2 weeks, Ooni of Ife was busy making sure that the places are being put in place, befitting for them, furnished, and all of that. So what he has done is that he himself with his crew, all team members have picked a certain apartment for Oloris, and every apartment that he has picked for each Oloris, they are moving their things there. Now the question is, where are the Oloris? You do know that what is happening right now, as we are hearing, if this report we are hearing is true, because of the ancient artifact that brought a lot of problems to the palace. They said Auntie Blow Blow has been in her family's house, but when she's called upon to answer questions from the Council of Elders that should they bring her from her family house, she's not been doing well since that incident. They say Auntie Ikbe also has been in and out of the palace because of all the basketballs that is happening in the palace. So they were all happy and they celebrated during the Olokun festival, but after the Olokun festival, everything went back to what it used to be. At least that's the report we are hearing on different places on social media. Right now, they say the Ooni of Ife, who is working against time to bring his wife Olori Naomi back into the palace, is not taking no for an answer, and he's not ready to continue to go back and forth like he has always done. The thing is that those who know him very well, they said he's had to go through a lot of struggles to try and get these women out of the palace, but it has not been possible. Now, you know that those men, the elders who made it possible for him to go and marry these women, had it all planned out. They knew what they wanted. They knew the corner they wanted to put him, and that's exactly where he is right now. It's been very difficult. They say moving the women out of the palace has more to do with, as in it is more political than we can ever even imagine. So it's been dragging back and forth for them. Now, you do know that they have revealed to him that this thing about this fight is not that Queen Naomi is just fighting what she doesn't know about. That this fight is his fight that Queen Naomi is fighting. These women are, agents that they are using to put this fight and make it look as if they are fighting Queen Naomi. Now, the fight is not about Queen Naomi; it's also about him. And so, right now, with this knowledge, he is doing everything that is within his power to ensure that they get out of the palace, from what we are hearing, and they say that is why he has given an order for them to start moving their things, especially for those who are not around. Now, for those who are around, they have seen how things are going, and he said he has told them that to avoid being embarrassed, they should do same as soon as possible, that 24 hours will not elapse with them being in the palace. But I think that because this talk is being enforced now, things will change. I think he was very soft with them for reasons best known to him. But right now, I think that a lot of these women will have no choice but to go and stay there and leave the palace for the Ooni of Ife. But the prayers, coming from a lot of people is that, we are praying that things do not change. We are praying that they don't turn around and begin to speak one grammar again. We are praying that whatever influence is upon the Ooni of Ife, it holds no water now. We are praying that things turns around the way it ought to turn around. Now, for Olori Naomi, they said, yes, Olori Naomi is actually ready to return as long as things are done the way they are supposed to be done. She said that no matter what happens, no matter the pressure or whatever, she is not returning back to the palace except they move. And they all move. This time, it's all of them that are supposed to move. She's not saying one person will stay in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. With all the manipulations and everything everything as we are hearing. We heard the other time that Naomi was ready to stay with some of the Oloris, but later we heard that she said nobody, like nobody, she's not staying with anybody. Now we also heard that Dr. Elizabeth has shown a lot of respect and also maturity. We also heard that she has moved her things there. As we are speaking now, they say she has gone there to try and arrange her stuff, and she's coming to the palace and going. I think the palace will really be open for Dr. Elizabeth because of the level of maturity that she is showing and the love for her husband and the respect, and that is what is lacking in the other, areas. So right now they said the Basbos is not easy. That Oloris are very, very upset. We have seen that they said Auntie Ebony is unleashing a whole lot of mayhem on the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That water wahala that is coming from the sea, because she is a sea child, she is upset, and because she is upset, that is why these things are happening. So we, in the days ahead, we are going to see more of these things happening. But the good thing is that Ooni of Ife is equal to the task, and Queen Naomi is actually equal to the tax. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source, and still on the rails. It's not a small something, though, as we are hearing right now. They say that they are actually removing Olori's things to the Olori's quarters, that the Ooni of Ife has enforced it and made it to stand. Like this time, the man wants it to happen. Like he's not going back and forth again because he's working against time to bring Olori Naomi into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Who is that lucky babe? It's Olori Naomi. Who is that blessed babe? It's Olori Naomi. Who is that chosen babe? It's Olori Naomi. Look at what is going on now. Olori Naomi is born again Christian who got married into a traditional community. Now, one would have thought that, being married into a traditional community, they would not want her, they will kind of want to bring her down and all of that. But it does seem as if, tides are coming together in pleasant places for Olori Naomi, because from the traditional angle, they want Olori Naomi. Then from, of course, the angle of the creator, Lord Jesus Christ, is looking as if they also want her, because what the prophets are saying are the same thing that the local traditional seers are saying. Queen Naomi is destined to rule with the Ooni of Ife. Queen Naomi is destined to be part of the royal family. Queen Naomi is destined to run, royalty with the Ooni of Ife. Queen Naomi is not just happenstance. It's something that has been orchestrated by God. This relationship between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi has got a very serious and spiritual undertone, and they have advised people time and time again to take it the way they are seeing it and let it slide, because if you continue to try and fight it, you will be fighting against something that is bigger, far, far, far bigger than you. These are all alleged information. I appreciate you guys so much. Rumored information. Do not forget, whatever you see on social media, I want to take it with a pinch of salt. Thank you so much, people. Mwah.